there's this footage of me at my 7th birthday. I mean, I was at my 7th birthday.
We were all at your 7th birthday.
No, I know. Here, just, you don't understand. Just watch this.
Dude, is it? That can't be.
That's me.
Project Almanac is a science fiction time-traveling tale for the young adult crowd. What did you think, my friend?
I didn't know what this was about going into. And I remember seeing some previews for this, trailers, I guess you call them out there. And they were intriguing, and I was glad we were sitting down to see this movie.
Yeah.
And I had a lot more fun than I expected to have.
Yeah, there's a Chronicle kind of quality about this movie, and I think Chronicle was a very pleasant surprise, and it's propelled Josh Trank to have a career that we hope doesn't end with Fantastic Four. But this movie actually is a little bit more enjoyable than you would assume it would be. It's another one of these found footage type of adventures, but it's not a horror movie. What we see are a bunch of very smart, very charming kids in high school all sort of figure out that they've solved a father's blueprints for a time travel machine, and then they have some fun with it. The science is kind of bunk, but the fun that they have with the science is kind of fun to watch.
Love time travel.
Me too.
I rewatch Looper all the time, and I hope at some point we live in a future where we can actually travel through time.
Let's step in.
Wait, like right now?
All right, you guys ready for this?
It is kind of fun. You get caught up in the romanticization of time travel.
Yep.
They're able to go back to different times. They make this pact at the very beginning. They have to travel together always, but then one of the group violates that. It leads to some problems. And basically, the movie is solid for me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe how much I was liking it until about the last third. And it goes from a strong science fiction movie to a young adult movie. And that's not for me.
Yeah, and, you know, I think that was partly in the cards. They want to have that romance. I mean, none of the cast is unattractive, and they're all really great together. They have charisma together. They have undeniable chemistry, which was fun to watch.
Before the world ends, I want to dance the night away. It's pretty dumb, actually.
Hey, I wrote that one.
I mean, it's okay. It's not that dumb. I just...
David, I'm messing with you. Oh. This is a good one. Before the world ends, I have to run naked through the streets. Are you picturing me naked now?
No.
Really? Not even a little?
But it does fritter away on
fritter, that's the right word.
On sort of traditional plots that we've seen in a million movies before. And then without that extra heavy emphasis on science that you can really get behind, it becomes a little innocuous, the whole sort of experience.
Before the world ends, I have to fall in love.
But there is some real effervescence and some real joy in this movie, and I have to give credit to the lead, Johnny Weston, who plays the main brainiac in this sucker. He is great in this film. He's a really solid actor.
He reminds me of Zach Gilford from Friday Night Lights, who played Matt Saracen.
Right, okay,
very similar faces, very similar disposition, and I just kept kind of hoping they'd go into their time machine one time and just fly into Looper.
Yeah.
And that's where this movie would go, and we never quite did that.
They reference things like Looper in this movie, too. There's an awareness that's fun.
I want to see if this works. Have you guys ever seen the movie Looper?
No.
God, I love that movie.
What are we doing here?
Man, this really surprised me. I really did have a good time, and it does get a little schmaltzy and cheeseball, but it mostly overcomes that for me. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. How about you?
Why aren't you more angry at the end? You should be.
I'm not.
This gets a 5.5 out of 10.
EP's movie coverage is brought to you by Nintendo. Check out Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the new 3DS.